Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, I'm going to start your reading off first with a passage from this beautiful book called The Luminous Humanness. It's written by Kelly Sullivan Walden. After I read you this passage, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this tarot reading, I'm going to pull a clarifier card, a bonus card, and an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for all of this, my friends. All right, so today your passage is called Enough with Trying to Be Enough. Sometimes we try so hard to prove we are good enough to be loved, deserving enough to breathe air, and valuable enough not to be thrown off the island. The truth is, we are already perfect, more than enough, not to mention spiritually magnificent, Gemini. However, humanly speaking, as hard as we try, we will never be the be-all and end-all for any one person, much less everybody. All right, that's God's job. We can be at best a wonderful enhancement to people's lives. We are spiritually unlimited, but humanly limited by design. If you could be someone's everything, it would be tragic because they lean on you and never have a reason to cultivate their own relationship with the divine. What a beautiful message today for you, Gemini. I'm going to read the affirmation for you as well. I accept the limitations of my human experience, all the while realizing I'm spiritually infinite. What a powerful affirmation here for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini friends, for allowing me to share that with you. Now, I'm going to shuffle my cards, and as I'm shuffling my cards, I wanted to remind everyone that I have a live moon ritual coming up here in a few days, August the 30th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If any of you are interested in this live moon ritual, I would love to see each and every one of you there. Please mark it down in your calendars. All right, let's pull 3 cards and see what Spirit would like you to know today, Gemini. So we're getting the 7 of Swords. So this is an interesting card because what this is letting me know is there's a lot of weight that you're carrying around willingly here, Gemini. For some of you, it's time to let this go. And I don't feel it's some of you, I feel it's all of you. Those of you that know what this is, what are these swords that you're carrying around? These are pains, these are hurts, these are thoughts, these are beliefs, these are limiting beliefs, these are limits, restrictions, whatever these are, it's time to release this energy because I feel that you're this is almost blocking your potential in a way. There's so much you have to offer the world here, Gemini, and this weight is not allowing you to be that version of yourself. This is a cautionary card as well, right? So it's time for you to break free and allow yourself to be that real you, that authentic version, to express yourself the way that you want to release yourself from these energies so you can reach that highest potential that you're meant for here. All right, Gemini, so release this energy, my friends. And what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on the screen, I want you to take a look at them. I want you to try to interpret them using your intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Remember, everyone, we are all living a different life experience. These cards are going to represent themselves differently in each and every one of our lives. All right, so we're getting the Queen of Cups. This is a very feminine energy, being open and receptive to everything that the universe is offering you. All right, and really putting that love, care, and attention, that nurture to all the areas of your life that you want to see growth in, Gemini. You're going to experience a lot of growth, a lot of abundance. There's so many blessings coming in, so I want you to be very mindful and aware of this energy. Spirit guides are asking you to embody the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Or sorry, the Queen of Cups. All right, so the Queen of Cups energy. Really understanding your emotions as well as you're going through this process. For some of us, these hurts and pains, these are very emotional this is a very emotional part of you that sometimes comes up. And what happens is it kind of limits how far we can go, or it kind of puts us in a place of stagnation, or makes us not feel good, Gemini. And this can take a toll on your health, your mental health as well. So what I'm seeing with this card is a lot of worry, a lot of stress, and some anxiety as well. So being aware of that, understanding and acknowledging that, okay? And look at this, we're getting the King of Cups, the feminine and the masculine energy of both of the cups. So this is where you roll up your sleeves and you get to work. This is where you use your head and your heart to make decisions and really conquer the emotions that some of you might be feeling right now at this time. Remember, we are going through Mercury retrograde. That's a very powerful planet. And with that planet comes a little bit of disturbances in our life, right? And those are through miscommunications and issues with digital and technology, right? So, and the other thing is, with this energy comes creativity. So refocusing your emotions and that energy that might come up, like frustration, resentment, anger, taking all of that energy and refocusing it towards our creative endeavors. All right, I feel that a lot of you are in the process of creating something, right? Perhaps you are creating a life for yourself that is full of abundance, that is full of positivity. Whatever this is, I feel a lot of you are working really hard. I feel that there is a lot of work and effort that is being put into the things that you want to see success in your life. And whatever this is, and not everyone's going to feel this, okay? So this energy is, things that you're kind of hiding from other people, that other people around you might not even know about you, Gemini. This is where you're kind of like, okay, I have this fear, but I'm not going to share that with anyone. I'm not going to show anyone that I am fearful, or maybe I have these pains and hurts that I've been carrying around with me for a long time. So these are things that you've been carrying around. This is almost like baggage for you, Gemini. So it's, a sword that you pick up over the course of your life, and you're kind of like, okay, someone said this to me. I'm going to hold on to this for a little while because I feel that this is something that maybe I need to guard myself from, or maybe this is true. I don't know. I'm just going to hold it and just see where it kind of takes me. Oh, and here's another sword, and another, and another. And this is baggage that we pick up over the course of our life. And remember, Gemini, that we naturally as human beings don't have baggage. So what spirit guides are asking you to do right now is take those swords out of your hands, put them down, and take a look at them to see whether those swords and those thoughts, that baggage, even belong to you. If they don't, it's time to release that energy and allow yourself to freely move through your world, being that version of yourself that you're envisioning, right? Allowing yourself to let go and release any kind of limitations that perhaps you're putting on yourself. Because this is, in a sense, this is a deceptive energy. It's an illusion. And these are things that sometimes we put on ourselves without even knowing it. And then we walk through life with all of this heavy weight on us. And that can take a toll on our health, on our mind, on our well-being. So spirit guides are wanting you to allow yourself to release this, because there's new energy coming in, energy of growth and abundance. And once you release this, not only are you going to feel lighter, Gemini, but you're going to feel the breeze of blessings coming through. Now, what I'm feeling here is this energy of resentment for some of you, right? You're resenting someone or something or a situation. Like there's this resentment. They're wanting you to release it. And writing everything down, Gemini, is going to help you empty yourself of the emotions and the feelings that you are feeling. And I'm not asking you to suppress them. You're meant to actually feel them, the emotions, right? Because your emotions are valid. We're meant to feel the emotions because we grow from them. What happens is a lot of the time we allow these emotions to define us. So this is where spirit guides are wanting you to process the emotions and then release them. All right. So this energy is very interesting because it's like you're quietly carrying these around, Gemini, and spirit guides are really wanting you to do some inner work. Look inward for some of the answers. I feel you're intuitively being nudged to be your like, I just don't know why, but I feel that there's this calling within you, this yearning. There's something that you're wanting to do here, Gemini, but it's almost like you just feel like you can't do it. Like there's something there that's holding you back. And sometimes we don't even know what this is. And what they're wanting you to do here is to journal, Gemini. Journal as much as you can right now to get this outside of you, because you'll understand what it is that's holding you back. And that way you can kind of analyze it. You can see where it kind of stems from, where it's rooting from, and then nip it in the buds there, okay? So it's very important because you're meant to rise, okay? You holding things with a cloak, hiding things, and not being that authentic version of yourself because perhaps you're worried about judgments of someone liking you. Maybe you're just wanting people around you to really like you. And not everyone in the world is going to like us, Gemini. I'm also a Gemini. And I had to learn this lesson a long time ago because I used to be a mute in high school. I would not talk all throughout high school, elementary school, because I was so bullied growing up, really badly bullied actually. And because of that, I would not speak up. And if I would be late for a class in high school, I was so shy, so worried of what people were going to think of me that I wouldn't even go to class. I'd skip it. And then I get in trouble from my parents because they get the phone call from school like, hey, your daughter's missed school. She missed a class. And then my parents are on me because what are you doing? Why are you skipping class? All of these things. There's so much pressure on me. But I wasn't able to live my authentic life until later outside of high school where I gained my power. So this is where spirit guides are wanting you to reclaim your power here, Gemini, and allow yourself to become that version of yourself that you're meant to be here by releasing whatever it is that's holding you back, my friends. This is very important because I feel through your life purpose, through your life's path, you're meant to actually harness the superpowers and actually embrace them and own them as you move along, because I feel there's something that you're wanting to do that is needing you to be this version of yourself. I hope I'm making sense here, because I feel that I feel it's all over the place, but I feel this is the energy right now. It's kind of all over the place. I feel that there's almost like this, you're not realizing your full potential with this kind of weighing down on you. So it's now time to release yourself from whatever this is, Gemini, and really bring yourself into this place of the Queen of Cups, where not only are you loving toward yourself, you are using compassion and really developing yourself into this version that is able to kind of stand your ground, but also express yourself the way that you need to, the way that you want to, in a very loving and caring way. And I feel that that's how you are naturally, Gemini. I feel that a lot of you out there are very giving, you have a very big heart here, my friends. And I'm sorry. And you're wanting to express it, but I feel that sometimes we don't know how to do that, right? And there's sometimes things that hold us back that we think are holding us back, but they're all illusions, these things. They're not actually there. They're things in our mind. And learning how to kind of manage those, right? And we're in the thick of Mercury retrograde right now, where, you know, things can kind of be all wonky. The miscommunication can happen, and sometimes that can trigger us to go back into the space where spirit guides are wanting you to acknowledge that part of yourself that comes up. Say, okay, so this part of me is coming up. I'm now afraid. There's fear is coming up. So let's take a look at this fear. Where is it coming from here? Using compassion, being loving towards yourself rather than reacting to whatever this is, because again, perhaps some of you have had people that have lied to you in the past, things that didn't work out the way that you had expected because of other people. There's lots of different things that this card could represent itself in our lives here, Gemini. So whatever this is for you, I feel sometimes it rises up, it lingers in through different circumstances, you know, through certain people saying something that can trigger this to pop right up, right? And then you're in this guarded position again. So this is why we need to kind of allow ourselves to analyze these emotions, analyze these shadows that rise up. Remember, we're coming here to the full moon, so things are going to be illuminated for us. Not only are we going to receive clarity in our lives, but we're going to also see some of those shadows surfacing a little bit more than normal. So as these come, this is a great time actually for us to look at these shadows, analyze them, and nip them in the bud rather than suppressing them over and over and over again, right? I used to do this quite a bit, and now whenever I have a shadow, I just face it. I look it in the face and I just face it. So an exercise for this, again, is to write things down, things that you're worried about or that scare you or you're fearful of, or there's judgments or whatever this is in your mind. Write these down, empty yourself of it, and once you've done that, take that sheet of paper, toss it or burn it. And again, being loving and caring toward yourself as you do this, okay? So, and not pushing yourself either. Be gentle with yourself here, Geminis, because through this process, as you work developing yourself and building yourself much stronger, this is the place that you're coming into, right? And spirit guides are letting you know there's a lot that is coming towards you here. There's a lot of blessings, the synchronicities are there. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, some of you are seeing animals, insects, all around you. The signs are there at the universe, and spirit guides are communicating with you right now. So being open and receptive to that energy, right? That feminine energy, that masculine energy is being called out right now. So it's all about using that strength, using your superpowers in order to assist the universe and the spirit guides to allow you to grow. And I feel in a sense there's like this creation happening, whether this is creation of this new version of yourself or if this is a creation of something that you're trying to do that is requiring that you be that version of yourself right now, right? So this is why spirit guides are really wanting you to release this energy here, okay? And again, that cautionary energy, like, be cautious of this. This is being mindful of this energy because this will pop up for some of us, right? Especially if we haven't dealt with it. And it just creeps up and then away we go in that downward spiral to who knows where we go, right? Sometimes it takes us down a really dark hole. So this is what spirit guides want you to be very aware and mindful of. Now, there's so many beautiful things that are coming into your lives here, Geminis. There's a lot of relationships, connections that are coming in, and the growth that you're going to experience in your life is going to be massive here, especially when you do that inner work. And once you've done that inner work, it's going to be like this light shining on you, right? Everything's going to sparkle. You're going to feel this nurturing energy within you through spirit and through the universe. Like everything is just going to feel so loving, that calling, that whisper in your soul. Listen to that, my friends, because it's asking you, it's guiding you on which direction you're meant to go. And I feel that you're coming into this version of yourself that is more aligned to your higher purpose. And especially those of you that are seeing angel numbers, pay attention to those angel numbers because they're bringing you messages. So I don't know if any of you are into numerology. I've been really diving deep, and oh my goodness, it is such an eye-opening experience just learning that. So sometimes angel numbers come in because it's giving us a number that we're meant to dive into. So you know, whatever number that is, you're meant to actually embody it and do more of whatever it is that it's asking you to do with what the meaning of that number is. So depending on the number, I would look it up and just see what it is that spirit guides and angels are asking you to do at this time. Because especially if you're seeing many, many synchronicities happening, you're seeing those angel numbers, you're seeing a lot of different animals or insects around you, this is spirit guides letting you know that there's something much greater in the world than just this physical reality. Okay, so a lot of different things that are going on in some of your lives, and this is where that growth, that expansion is going to happen in your lives. Okay, so those deep connections are coming in. This is where you're really embracing positivity, that mindset. If any of you are interested, I do have a 14-day mindset challenge ebook. It's in the description box below. This is a great starting point for a lot of you, especially if you're wanting to shift your mindset. And remember, everyone, there's a lot of beautiful things that are about to unfold in your lives. This is why the signs are there, the messages are coming through, because they're letting you know that you are in alignment And there's the communication that's happening, that, you know, there's things that you're meant to do here, to really roll up your sleeves and get to work here. And don't be afraid, Geminis. I really feel like some of us have this fear. And those of you that watched my last live moon ritual on August the 1st, I had to face my fear of being on camera in front of a live audience. And what I did was I took that version of myself, Rhea, who was screaming, afraid, you know, feeling like I couldn't do this, and just looked at myself and I'm like, hey, Rhea, you know what? Let's take a moment here. Let's put you off to the side and allow me to really connect and do the work that I need to do in order to bring messages to each and every one of you. So I was able to put her aside and really tap into my full potential so I can deliver a moon ritual to all of you, right? So that's that hard work. Really being understanding with yourself, first off, acknowledging whatever this is in your life, right? We have to acknowledge it and be aware that it's actually there, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's really good that you're able to acknowledge and see that it's there and release that energy and allow yourself to grow using your head and your heart to kind of balance, using logical, critical thinking as well, free thinking in order to allow yourself to grow. Now let's take a look at these two cards. Let's put that one aside here. So the King and the Queen of Cups here. I feel that a lot of you are really good listeners, and perhaps there's people around you that need your attention. And that warm, inviting energy here is coming through. And I don't know if any of you are embarking on a journey where perhaps that is exactly what you're trying to do here, that some of you are light workers, spiritual warriors here, right? And this growth is happening. You're experiencing that ascension is happening, that illumination. All of this is going on in your lives, and you're really being open and receptive to it, and you're doing the work, you know, really putting that energy towards working on yourself and on your projects, putting that care and attention, paying attention to detail towards all the things that you want to see growth in. And for some of you, you work with people, right? You have these connections, whether it's with children or just people in general. There's something that you are wanting to do, something that you're wanting to express that is going to help others grow, really inspiring others as well, right? Motivation, all of that. So share with me what it is that you are building for yourself here, Geminis. You know, for me, I really believe I'm a life path number 6, by the way. So I am meant to serve humankind through my expression, that loving and nurturing energy. And, you know, this is kind of what I'm feeling through and through with these two cards here, the Queen and the King of Cups. It's like this wave of beautiful energy. It's like the tides are coming in and going out. So I feel that some of you are feeling these emotions coming and going, and they get stronger and stronger as the tides come in, as they flow outward. It's like that moon energy. And you're really feeling this, like something is about to kind of overflow outside of you, right? You're feeling this, Gemini, and I feel that you're meant to actually unleash whatever this is that's coming in you. You're feeling it. There's like this yearning for something that you're wanting to do in your life. This is your life purpose. I feel you're finally about to unleash this. So start journaling and writing this down, even scrying. I don't know if any of you scry writing, where you just clear your mind and allow yourself to write with a piece of paper and a pen. Just start writing whatever it is that's coming in your mind. Don't even give it any thought. Just start writing, and look at, after you're done doing that, look at what you wrote down. Okay, because I feel that you're receiving messages through dreams, through people. There's like words being exchanged. Maybe they're hitting your thoughts. If they're inspiring you, I feel that inspiration is there. Because there's meant to be some growth. So being aware of everything that is coming inwards, right? That is coming directly towards you here. So being open and receptive to that energy. And really, that balanced head and heart is going to play a big role here in your life moving forward as well. So know that this is going to be you, Gemini, sitting on this golden throne. And this is really you understanding that feminine, masculine energy and kind of combining it. It's almost like this equilibrium that's happening. I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time saying words right now. Equilibrium that is happening here. This beautiful energy that is like just combining and working its magic, and you're understanding how to kind of work with it. It is so beautiful and it is so powerful. And in a sense, it's almost like you're building this beautiful community around you, because I'm seeing a lot of people around you, Gemini. So I don't know what this is, but yeah, definitely comment in the comment section below and share with me, share with everyone what it is that you're doing, so we can all uplift each other through this process here. All right, I'm now going to pull a clarifier card for you. This deck is called the Whispers of Nature. I feel that nature plays a big part in helping guide us through our journey. So I'm going to pull one card and see what we get for you, Gemini. All right, we've still got a lot of smoke. I live in BC, so it had cleared up for 2 days, but it's back again, this smoke from all the wildfires. All right, so let's pull this card. We have one card that flipped over, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. So have any of you, I'm sorry, I'm just going to flip this over here. I feel like I'm being a little bit sloppy today. Have any of you seen a hawk? Hawk is your clarifier card coming through. If you've seen a hawk anywhere in your life, it doesn't matter where it was, whether it was a piece of jewelry that has a hawk on it, if it's an actual hawk in real life, or on TV, on the internet, a picture, wherever you've seen it, this is your message today. This is your clarifier. This is something that Spirit wants you to know. I'm going to read you the message on this card. As hawks are often seen as messengers, using your intuition, paying close attention to people around you as someone may deceive you. It can also point to a life path of potential adversaries. Okay, adversaries. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. What is happening with my reading skills today? It's Mercury retrograde. I'm going to blame Mercury retrograde on this. So if you've seen a hawk, there may be potential for someone deceiving you. So just be mindful of that energy. Or there might be someone coming to work alongside you here, okay? So hawk energy. I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you as well. So this is a Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Look at that. I'm going to read you the guidebook interpretation. So I'm going to pull one card and see. Now, animals are great. Insects are great guidance spirits. So anytime you encounter an animal that you just randomly see, it comes into your vision, this is what you're meant to hear, okay? So let's pull a card and see what we get. Buffalo spirit. Have any of you seen a buffalo recently? The abundant universe will provide is what is letting you know. So the universe is going to provide you with abundance here, Gemini. Those of you that are seeing Buffalo spirit. So let's pull this interpretation up and read this to you. So this deck comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. All right, so the oracle message for you, Gemini, today is Buffalo Spirit comes to you to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude and the extraordinary potential available to you when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herbs roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, and the bones. The tribe who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing, appreciative of the abundance. So too do you have many gifts available to you. Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires right now. Not by force or pushing, but by rather following a natural path that rises up before you, trusting that there is always plenty to go around. I feel this is tapping into the Queen and the Cups energy right now. When you are grateful, you immediately align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There is always more than enough, and you are always enough, Gemini. And I believe this wholeheartedly, that there is enough for everyone, that there is an unlimited abundance for each and every single one of us. At this time, you can expect all your intentions and needs to come into a form that is right for you. Your heartfelt gratitude is making you a magnet for miracles. Buffalo Spirit's message is to remind you that you co-create your reality in partnership with Spirit. So offer up your thanks and your prayers even before you see conditions you desire. not just for yourself, but others too. Then you quickly see the results in tangible ways. Gratitude has the magic to grow good, so offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Now, the protection message on this card for you, Gemini, is when Buffalo Spirit visits you with a message of protection, he is asking you to shift your thinking from poverty consciousness to one where you trust the universe will provide. Have you been falling into financial insecurity, worrying that there will not be enough money in the future? Are you thinking about that right now, Gemini? Have you been stressing and feeling sorry for yourself, worrying that because you have no romantic relationship now, you will never have one? This is tapping into the Seven of Swords energy right now, okay? So it's saying all the things that are in this card. Where were we here? Do you see scarcity where there is in fact abundance? Are you comparing yourself to others and falling short? Self-pity, entitlement, fear, and lack are all thought viruses that seduce you into darkness. Okay, these are all thought viruses. That is a great way to actually explain that. Oh my goodness. Buffalo Spirit nudges you to make a gratitude list and be mindful of your thoughts at this time. Not only a gratitude list, but taking those thoughts out of your mind and putting them on a piece of paper and releasing them. Even if outer events have happened to challenge your beliefs in abundance, outer conditions are temporary. If you are suffering from the malaise of fear that you are impoverished, realize that it is only poverty of perception and perspective. Prayer, communion with your higher power, and gratitude coupled with compassionate, selfless service will snap you right out of it. Give to someone who is less than you. Be thankful for the teeniest things and say affirmations. Then you will remember abundance is the true nature of the world. All right, so what a beautiful and powerful message. That was very deep, I have to say. So Buffalo Spirit is coming into your reading today. Embrace this Buffalo Spirit, Geminis. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that have been seeing angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation. And for others, you can use this as an affirmation. So let's see what we get here for you today. All right, number 30, I am imaginative. Look at this. If you've been seeing 30s, Gemini, know that you are imaginative. Let me read you the message on this card. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. Geminis, this is our superpower, by the way. We are really good at doing this. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas. An optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. So your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. That is a superpower. We all harness this. So use this, my friends, especially if you're seeing the number 30. It is asking you to develop this or to use this superpower because we naturally harness it, right? Sometimes what we have to do is go through a life experience in order to actually acquire that as a superpower through our challenges, through our struggles. So there you have it, my friends. This is your reading today. I'm going to leave you some extra videos at the very end of this reading, so make sure you check those out. Again, thank you so much for being here with me today. Those of you that are brand new and you're enjoying this this reading, please consider subscribing here. Other than that, I wanted to wish everybody a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.